in 2014, I had no clue that it would grow to this scale and it would grow to make such an impact. I'm very happy to see it at this stage with a lot of you participating, and we've to having reached the point where we are celebrating a demo day. Uh, and when you step back to think about why this has happened, I would want to point out particularly that this is not a surprise to us at Madras especially, for two very important reasons. One, we have obviously the best students in the country coming to IIT Madras. And that's the biggest reason. Everything else pales in comparison to the fact that we have a, a cohort of some of the best minds coming to study at IIT Madras. And naturally, that group is going to come up with ideas and is going to pursue activities that are beyond what the average student in India or in the world would pursue. And I think that's the most important reason why we are celebrating this very important demo day. Having said that, I think IIT Madras also has a small role to play in the success that we are going to celebrate today. Uh, Over many years, over almost a decade or so, many different pieces of the puzzle have started to fall in place to ensure that a student's journey from a core idea that you want to toy with becomes a startup. So along the way, there are many different ecosystem pieces that have fallen in place, and I want to particularly point out a few for the benefit of the students that are on this call. The first piece of the puzzle that fell in place a little over a decade ago was the Center for Innovation. CFI, as you know, is a place where students can go to tinker with their ideas and learn new skills and equip themselves for a world that requires these skills. And if you are in CFI and you have acquired these necessary skills and you are still interested in taking it to the next level, that's when we have Nirman, which is a pre-incubator, where you can come and test bed your idea. We provide mentors, you have funding available, you have a space, a beautiful piece of real estate on campus that is available to you for making your journey easy and happy and joyous. And not to mention a thriving research park and an incubator, one of the country's best incubators and the country's the best technology incubator. I think these are all pieces of the puzzle that have fallen in place over the last decade or so that make IIT Madras the most innovative institution in the country today and comparable to the ecosystem that, say, a Stanford has in their backyard. We are extremely proud of this ecosystem and the people that run this ecosystem that make it happen for all the stakeholders. I want to particularly, from the bottom of my heart, thank all the stakeholders who make this journey very joyous and successful for our entrepreneurs to be. And I think I want to pass the baton on to Vishy for him to talk about what a student goes through and early startups and the core idea of how early startups need to be looked at and evaluated in your own minds. With that, thank you very much for this opportunity to talk to you. I look forward to the rest of the day. Goodbye. Vishy, over to you.
Hi, thank you, Professor Mahesh, and very good morning to all of you. And Professor Mahesh spoke about how a strong ecosystem has been in place in IIT Madras for the last decade or so, and the fact that we are having our first demo day, and we have so many participants, and we have so many participants in the Nirman pre-incubation ecosystem. You can't have better proof than that for to know that there is a very highly thriving and growing ecosystem in IIT Madras. I think for a startup, for an ecosystem is absolutely necessary to support and nurture the ideas, and also provide an environment for innovation, experimentation, as well as making available the expertise which is available, experience which is available through alumni and other resources. So on the one hand, you need an innovation, and the technology development and innovation to develop better solutions, improved solutions. Also, you need, on the other hand, a real world problem, a real world need. And it's important, those who have an idea to use a particular technology simultaneously also think about what is the real world problem it can solve, that can be solved with this solution or innovation. And so the next step is you try to prove the technology, you create a proof of concept, you create a working model and prove that the problem which you are addressing can be solved with this innovation or the technology. And simultaneously, you try to discover who your customers are, validate the problem, and you create a prototype. So it's a working model. This is how the product may look like, but at least you can prove that this will solve the problem which you're trying to address. So all this facilities for all this has to be available in the ecosystem. And, and there has to be support available in terms of access to technology experts, access to labs, access to tinkering facilities like the C5, and a conducive environment to learn, and some amount of funding to create the prototypes, and also access to business expertise. And all that is available in the IIT ecosystem. And I want to also mention that the Gopal Krishnan Deshpande Center, GDC, which is there as part of the ecosystem, is a critical component of validating the problem and discovering your target customers. So beyond this prototype, then there are several stages. You try to validate the market product fit, create pilot, find pilot customers, finish your product design, create a business model, and then be ready for incubation. And at the time of incubation, you seek other kinds of funding and then prepare yourself to go to the market. So a chunk of all these activities takes place in the pre-incubation ecosystem at IIT Madras. And I'm sure that Ms. Jayapriya will give you more information about that. Thank you.
Hi, thank you, Rishi sir, and thank you all of you that you've all made this demo day a fantastic event, and this is actually a dream come true for all of us. As Prof. Mahesh said, it's not a surprise altogether, but then putting together this kind of an event and getting like 80 plus people to come and participate in a call or in a meeting is a phenomenal task, and kudos to Nirman team who has achieved that. And as Vishy sir was saying just now, we go in multiple stages when we are starting up, right from when an idea just comes up into your mind as a problem statement to the time it gets scaled into something which so many people would be using it. So many things happen in between, and sometimes you lose interest in the whole thing. You kind of the team breaks up, and then the idea fizzles out or idea pivots into something else. In all these years which I have been a part of Nirman, I've seen pretty much all these and more. And when Vishy sir was saying that, predominant work in making this idea, a problem statement into a, a solution which can be used by mass market happens in the pre-incubation state. And that's what Nirman does here. And in a way, Nirman also has evolved like a startup. I mean, I would say that Nirman, though it is a breeding ground for all good ideas into becoming a magnificent startup, it goes without saying that, when it got started up, we didn't have a space and we didn't have many people to help us. And then one by one, we had like, when Sir was actually getting all these things started up with Ashwin Sir and all, there were so many things which we wanted to do with it, so many ideas which we had in our mind, but very less impact which we could create without many people. And then slowly the traction started happening. We had so many good people around us, and with fantastic students who are now very well coordinated under the guidance of Nandini and Professor Satya. We have now got a lot of people who are now taking all these things up, and there's hardly, we just got an invite about the demo day and then we are right now here. That's how it is. All the work which is being done is done in the background. So Nirman has now evolved in this manner. This demo day, in this demo day, I would want to also tell that all the things which have been done so far, from the time your idea becomes into a sort of MVP, and then you start getting your initial pilot customers, and then maybe, pivoting into a different product, and then relaunching it, and then taking it into a certain stage that you can incorporate it into a company. All these things, it's a process, and every process has to be systematically progressed. It has to be monitored properly, it has to be mentored. There's so much of guidance which is required and all that, which Nirman provides. And while you're doing this, there's a lot of connects which happen, and for that we actually took the help of one Mr. Akash Naidu, who's got a company called Startuppreneur, who's created this amazing platform called Incubation Management System, which itself is incubated with LSE, London School of Economics. And this, with this system, we are now able to do so much, as in like, we are able to connect the students with their peers, connect students with the mentors. If they don't have, if they have a query and they are not able to find a resolution, they can raise a request. Where they are in their startup journey can be progressed, the progress can be tracked, monitored, and events can be set up, events are monitored. So many things are being done right now, which is so flawlessly done with the system as well, and with the team which is behind the system, both from Akash Naidu's side and from Nirman's side. And I'm seeing that, there's tremendous amount of work which is being done for the progress which is going to come up soon as well. So the current cohort and the future cohorts are going to have such a fantastic time working with Nirman. Nirman earlier used to be a place where, people come here, they have their ideas, and then there was so much which was ambiguous in terms of how they can proceed and all that. But we had such valuable mentors who were in the system, who guided these students who had fantastic ideas, brilliant ideas, and turned these into fantastic startups, some of whom are there right now with us in this call. So I don't want to take up much of the time. I think most of the statistics are going to be shared by Professor Satya. So please go ahead, sir.
Thank you, one and all, Jaipriya, Professor Mahesh, Vishy, for giving all the details and your thoughts about Nirman. You have already given a very glowing introduction to Nirman. So I will just talk to you about what's the future. So when Nirman started in 2014, we had about 12 odd teams which graduated out of C5, had this inkling of creating a startup. And we said, okay, let's support them. And they were graduating, and they, one or two startups even formed. You might have heard about Lemma Labs in the Research Park, Crayon Tech, a few very innovative and far-reaching ideas. But then generally what had happened was they stumbled along to entrepreneurship, and then the need was recognized as Nirman was created. We would call it as Nirman 2.0 again, to make it a little bit more systematic and understanding what is needed. Now, with that, we have, as Ashwath had mentioned, about 95 startups that are currently in the system, including the old ones. It will be over 100. 35 of the teams are fairly active, which is a healthy number, because we don't expect all these companies to become very active, given that they are doing their moonlighting like any entrepreneur would do before he actually starts out. And about 15 of them have really established their companies, which is a healthy number, because that shows that the system really helps them to resolve the risks before they plunge, because the biggest failure of a startup once they get in is the risks that is fairly unknown, which could have been mitigated had they had a time and an environment where they could play a little bit more. That's what the system has provided, and I'm happy to say that we have a few startups that has gone on to raise the next round of funding, a few that have been accepted to Y Combinators and other places, and quite a few that have been moved to the research path. Now, going forward, what am I looking for? I mean, all good. We have set up the system and really a wonderful opportunity for all of us to participate. But now it is time to get serious. As you all know, the amount of innovation that happens on campus, the CFI or the research projects in various labs, is phenomenal. You, at any point in time, you have close to 600 odd students in CFI and 50 plus projects. Most of them are excellent. I mean, if you had been to the CFI open house just a little while ago, you would have seen so many projects that come out. Similarly, you have the e-summit and all these entrepreneurship competitions that throw out a tremendous amount of innovative ideas. Now, all of them need to be fairly and what you call as extensively channeled into a journey which allows them to explore it even further. And the other part which we are generally aware of but not really focused on is the amount of work that happens in research labs. And you would be surprised to know that near about 50% of our student entrepreneurs are from the postgraduate program, which shows that there is a huge and healthy appetite for entrepreneurship in the research programs as well. Now, our journey the next few years would be to channel those into more deep tech and value enabled startups in this ecosystem. And that is where I am asking the support of each and every one of you to say, how do you contribute to this ecosystem to transfer itself to the next orbit or the next level? And as Mahesh said, when we started this out, we didn't imagine it would be here. Now we are imagining where it should be in the next 3 years. It should be one of those where 20, 25, 30 startups gets created out of these students every year. And there is potential in this campus. If not this campus, then there is no other campus in the country that can do that. And with that, I thank all of you for the support that you have provided so far. And again, thank you for all the support that you're going to be providing in the future. And I invite you to attend all the breakout rooms where these few student teams are showcasing their product, and encourage them. And we would welcome all and any kind of interaction, participation, just a chat, friendly email, phone call, anything and everything that is interesting to you to continue this journey forward. Thank you very much. And Ashwath, I hand it over to you to take the participants breakout room.
Hi, thank you, sir. So all of them are present in their individual breakout rooms. Please go ahead and visit them. And thank you.